Bendy is one of, if not my favorite game of all time, or just one of my favorite things of all time. I'm sure I've said this about other games in the past, including Bendy. I've made quite a few videos on Bendy already, but I really do mean it. Bendy is inside of me. It's a huge part of my life, and I can't imagine who I would be without it. If I ever have kids, the name Sammy is high up on the list of names I wouldn't mind naming a kid. I've seen Bendy become what it is today. I was around since the start of its success. I watched it explode on YouTube.
I'm out here, my axe just broke. Fantastic.
I think you get it now. I like Bendy quite a lot. Bendy came to light when the creator, the Meatly, had the idea to make a video game that felt like a hand-drawn sketch. And as he created it, he realized it would make quite a good horror game. So he created a monster for it, in Blender, and when naming it, a typo led to the name Bendy, and after 5 days of work, Chapter 1 was finished. Now the plan was not for Bendy to become a huge success, but it did. It became quite popular, like I said, and now, over the last 9 years, it has become a multi-game franchise with 2 more games on the way, one of them being the final one to wrap up the story. And a fucking movie is in the works. It's just such a beautiful thing. We start off in the artist's room. Our old pal Joey Drew invited us to the old workshop because he has something to show us. But he isn't actually here to show it to us, and he has a very vague description. We find what we're looking for when we put some batteries in a battery thing and we flip the fucking switch. This is the ink machine. It turns people into living cartoons, or monsters, and we're gonna turn it on. We do that by collecting all 6 of these office relics scattered around the studio. Boo. The wrench is shoved inside of this Boris's chest cavity. The record is under the desk in the radio room, along with some bacon soup. We were a very talented artist back in the day, so when we left the studio, they had to build a whole new room to have like 6 people to replace us. The ink vial is under the focus desk. Back in the ink machine room, we'll find the cogwheel. Down here in what I can only assume is a break room, we have a book called The Illusion of Living, written by Joey Drew. And finally, there is a Bendy plushie in the theater room. Now we just need to put them on the pedestals. Now we just need
to get the ink flowing somehow.
Then we
switch around here somewhere.
Okay.
Then I can start up the main power.
We need to backtrack to the theater room where the ink pressure valve is. We can now turn on the machine. If we make a sidetrack to Clone Boris's room, right next to him in this Sheep Songs poster will be a little surprise.
What the heck is this?
Once we're done screwing around, we can really see what the ink machine is capable of. Right as we get to the exit, we fall through the floor. Perfect. We need to walk down this stairwell that is flooded while manually draining them with these pipes stationed at each corner. At the bottom of the staircase, we find an axe and some boards to be chopping. And we go bid chopping. Chop. We chop our way into this ritual room that's very shaky with some bacon soup. And we get hit against the fucking head after hallucinating. Boom. Ow. We awaken from our nap and grab our axe. We chop our way out of this ritual room and we walk down this staircase. Ah! This hallway is covered with ink, and at the end we see a mysterious figure.
Hello? Excuse me, can you help me? Hello? Where the hell did he go?
This is my favorite character in the entirety of everything of Bendy and the universe. If we want to get any further, we're gonna have to flip 3 switches in order to make this gate go up. My main issue with the game nowadays is that there's no more RNG. These switches and the items back in Chapter 1 are all in the same place now. There's no randomness. There's no actual search. I've memorized it now. I don't know why they did that. Anyways, this is the first combat section. These shapeless slugs are searchers, and they just kind of slap you. But you can whack them with your axe, so it's not that big of a deal anymore. I'll talk about that later. Also, here's my favorite song in the game. We got some pool. Nice. Our exit is covered up by ink, which can only be drained with the pump switch in Sammy's office.
But that's one hell of a leak blocking the door, though.
Exactly, Henry. So we gotta go get these keys in order to open up Sammy's little closet here, and he'll tell us the secret code to his office, other office. We need the projector running, that way we can sing the song with his instruments and it'll open up. Drum, piano, drum, banjo. After draining the first pump switch, we're in for another fight. And there's Sammy. I have a lot of fond memories in this specific room, whether it's in Roblox, role-playing, Bendy games, or just actually playing Chapter 2 like 6,000 times. I remember the Halloween of 2017, because it had to be 2017. I cosplayed as Sammy Lawrence, and it was really cool, and maybe one day I'll do it again. Not sick, not paid. That's what's up. That's fucked up. The second pump doesn't have a valve, so we're gonna have to go into the sewers. This swollen searcher is Jack Fane, and he makes really scary noises. I don't really like it at all. And also, I found a silly bug right here. This is the cube. I think something had messed up with like the decals that happen when you hit the wall. Valve, please fix. We have ourselves another puzzle here, and it's a bit of an annoying one. It's up to RNG. But you gotta raise this platform on the... Why am I focusing on the toolbox? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so there's this lift right here that is a box. And you gotta chase Jack Fane around. And he's gonna crawl up into different spots. And you want him to crawl up to the spot that's underneath the giant crate so that you can lower it and smash him. What the fuck is my problem in this recording? It is really up to fate. Either Jack Fane will refuse to spawn underneath the actual place he's supposed to go to, and you'll be chasing him around for a long time, or he does it, and he did, which is great.
Sorry I had to do that. Nice hat, though.
We can now turn the second pump switch and get to Sammy's office, the first one. So Sammy is the director of the music department, and throughout the game you can find radios that have fan-made songs, like Build Our Machine, which is what plays right here. This implies that Sammy Lawrence canonically wrote Bendy fan songs. These probably weren't in the cartoons. He probably just made them because he's a fucking fanboy. Anyways, he beats us over the head once we try to get to the exit.
Rest your head. It's time for bed.
I know this speech like the back of my hand.
There we go now,
nice and tight. We wouldn't want our sheep roaming away now, would we?
No, we wouldn't.
I must admit, I am honored
you came all the way down here to visit me.
It almost makes what I'm about to do seem cruel. But the believers must honor their Savior. I must have him notice me. Wait, you look familiar to me. That face. Not now, for our Lord is calling to us, my little sheep. The time of sacrifice is at hand. And then I will finally be free from this prison, this inky, dark abyss I call a body. Shh. Quiet. Listen. I can hear him crawling above. Crawling. Let us begin. The ritual must be completed. Soon he will hear me. He will set us free. Oh, you love to hear it. If you're new here and haven't figured it out by now, go play the game for yourself. But also, he's gonna sacrifice us to Bendy. That's what's going on. We're able to wiggle free and grab our axe and fight some more searchers. A neat detail, in every single chapter we see a glimpse of the ink machine. Watch out for that in other chapters. This is where Bendy would normally spawn, but if you turn backwards and walk backwards, nothing f***ing happens. And if you keep walking backwards, you'll hear a whistle. And when it's done, you can hear the faint turning of the old ink machine. Now, we'll talk about the old ink machine a little bit later, but it's very neat. Bendy time! What I'm going to do to get a good look at him for you guys is I'm going to run to a respawn statue. That way when he kills me, I can just easily respawn. But also, I'm going to turn around here and get a nice look at him. Look at him, he's beautiful. This is the screaming well of voices. You gotta crawl through this tunnel in order to respawn, but also, the voices are in reverse. Let's go ahead and reverse them again. Time for more looks at Bendy. He's a beautiful boy, but an even more beautiful boy is Boris. This is the part of the video where you consider subscribing.
If you don't subscribe to Zeptoian, the dark bottles will consume you.
Yeah, that works for me. I also got a blue sky if you're into that kind of stuff. We wake up inside of Boris's safe house. I would assume that it's been a couple weeks maybe, because there's hints that we've been hanging out with Boris for a long time. Also, the music Boris has playing is very calming, especially since, you know, it was part of the game back in the day, so it's also nostalgic. It's a mix for a very interesting experience every time I hear it.
I'm not getting out of here that easy. Need to open the door, but the lever's missing. Boris probably has it.
We decided right now is the perfect time to leave to go find another exit, and Boris is gatekeeping the handlebar for the lever, so we gotta go find his bacon soup that he doesn't even f***ing eat when we give it to him. Piece of shit. At least he does give us the lever. This is a little miracle station. They're pretty much everywhere in this chapter, and they're very useful for, you know, hiding. Anyways, in order to progress, we're gonna have to go through this dark corridors, which makes Boris really, really scared, because it's really, really dark. See? Look at them. Poor boy. It's okay, Boris. Come on, boy. We'll get out of this. We're in this together now. We're into the void. Once we're done, Boris will take our light and open up the gate for us. It's pretty freaking cool.
Wow. I don't remember any of this.
Henry left early on, so he's not used to the overwhelming success and expansion of the Bendy IP, so all this new space is weird. Also, Jacksepticeye got to voice Sean Flynn, which is pretty cool. Let's set this ink blob to the ink machine. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. This is the toy area, and there's a bunch of toys blocking these gears from turning, which is stopping us from progressing, so we need to go ahead and get all those out of the belts so that we can move the door and get out of here. Once we do, we are meted with this dead end that locks us in. Oh, great. If you couldn't tell, that was Alice Angel, and she just invited us to a date. Remember when I said that ink blog to the ink machine? Well, the next step is to take the demon path. Boris decides to be a little cute here with the Bendy cutout.
Boris. Oh, you scared me to death.
We can see the ink machine again. Something feels a little familiar. There's 3 new characters. Very, very... That was a close one, Boris. Let's go see what's up with Alice. Alice has a lot of corpses, especially Boris corpses. He's not looking very happy about this.
It took so many of them to make me so beautiful. I'll even let you ascend and leave this place. If you will do a few easy-weensy little favors for me first. Return to the lift, my little errand boy.
If we want to escape, we're gonna have to do some favors for Alice Angel.
My machines are hungry. Gather me some spare parts.
Our first order of business is searching gearboxes on level K. We'll either find them on Butcher Gang members or inside of these gearboxes.
Say that again?
Sometimes they just don't have any. The next order of business is the Swollen Searchers. They have very, very thick ink, and it's helpful for something. Swollen Searchers are really fucking annoying, because you don't know where they will. They have many spots, so I have to chase them around a lot. As you can see here, I'm confused as fuck, because I can't hear any. There wasn't one over here, and there's none that I can see out here, so it's gonna have to be all the way back there, which I don't want to do, because there's a huge fucking lake of ink here. I can see the projectionist, but... And there's a thing, but... What? Huh? Oh, there you are. Goodbye. Thank you. I don't like going back here, because Bendy can spawn in 2 spots that are directly in front of me. He will see me, but you just gotta go for it. And it's okay. Okay, this next one is my least favorite fetch quest in this chapter. Because you have to turn these stupid fucking wheels that might go the wrong way, and then you have to go all the way down and then back up to the fucking middle. God damn. Luckily, some of the Butcher Gang members will come up to you, and they do have some of the flashlights or whatever that are actually inside of these things. Rude. Rude. That's very rude. I don't like this puzzle because it takes so fucking long, especially when it's like right when it Ah! Okay, there he is. Hello, Bendy. Once, he saw me through the glass and killed me. So please don't do that. Please just let me admire you. He's so beautiful. His heartbeat is kind of calming in a terrifying way. Like, look at him. He's so fucking cool. He is so fucking cool. He is so fucking cool. I love him so much. Ah. That was exactly the reason I don't like that, because what if I was out of that little, like, station? What if I was out where Bendy could see me? And he fucking eats me when I'm doing that fucking puzzle. What? Yeah. This specific one is especially annoying and, like, terrifying, because that poster, not to the left, but to the right behind me, he spawns, that's the fucking wall he spawns on. He could just spawn behind me right now. Luckily, he didn't, and we're able to go back home. This one is my favorite because it guarantees a nice look at Bendy. We need to break all of the cutouts on level K. Oh! Oh, wow. That's interesting. Hi. Okay, so Bendy just spawned in for a second. Hopefully he doesn't walk toward where I'm destroying his cutouts. Yeah, on this playthrough, Bendy made a surprise occurrence. I wasn't expecting that. He doesn't normally show up at the very beginning of this quest. I don't know why he did that. Nonetheless, we just gotta break all of these cutouts in this main area and have a little show. So luckily we have a hiding station right here.
Not to mention, he hates it when I do that.
So he's gonna spawn in immediately.
I would hide if I were you.
Either behind me or in front of us. Alright, in front of us. We got, this is a good day. We get 3 Bendy spawns. And we get 2 really good looks at him. We can tell that he's gone because his veins will go away and his breathing will stop. Remember how Bendy has been very, very active this recording? Well, guess what's about to happen? Oh, wow. Oh, again? Okay, so he spawned in again. Hi, Bendy. You are feisty today. That's 4 times. I don't remember you being this aggressive. He's right above us. And with that, the rest of the chapter should be pretty easy. All we gotta do now is fight these Butcher Gang members, and if all goes well, our little surprise tool will help us. That's very tame. I don't remember it being that short. That was just 1 wave. So I took the demon path, I had the ink machine, and I didn't die. Yep. Our final order of business is to collect hearts. But unfortunately, the projectionist is here. But fortunately, we have some firepower. We can now peacefully collect the hearts. We are now finished with Alice, and she's ready to send us home.
Have you ever wondered what heaven is like? I like to dream that it's quite beautiful. Do you really think I let you steal from me? Really think I just let you go? No, Henry. I know who you are, and I know why you're here. And you will not stop what needs to be done. Now come down and bring me back my forest! It's the most perfect forest I've ever seen, and I want it! I need it inside, so I can be beautiful again! Don't you understand? Don't you get it? Give him to me! Yes! I'll take him! You're
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Alice Angel kidnapped Boris, and it's up to us to save him, which means we need to go ahead and progress forward. Another fucking blocked door. We need to find the door valve, which is in the taxes room. Oh, wow. This is why I don't do my taxes. Let's listen to what taxes sound like. Yeah, no thanks. I'm just gonna continue now. Coming up, this is both my favorite and least favorite puzzle in the entire game. It's clever, sometimes it's fun, but also sometimes it takes a long time. I also think it does a good job of explaining it to the player.
So that's how it works.
Yeah, we need to find 4 more of these stuck-out books to push in, and it'll open up the door for us. And as you can see, I've already found a few, and here's the other one. And now we only need 1 more. Exactly what I'm talking about. The last one is always a pain in the ass to find. It opens up to a giant fucking cave filled with cages. It's a bottomless pit. We gotta get a new gear for this thing. How we do that is very interesting. We open up this pipe. There's also a Sammy's mask, which is interesting. Anyways, we open up this pipe and we turn this valve, and a swollen searcher is gonna appear. And then we steal their extra thick ink. And then we gotta make sure that's set to a gear, which it is. We put the ink in here, and then we turn this hand crank. And then up pops out an ink blob that turns into a gear. It's very interesting. We got ink technology. We can now get on the thing. That was a close one, but at last we're safe. Ink machine.
I see you there, my little errand boy. Your angel is always watching. What is it that keeps you going? You're just looking for a little friendly wolf. Better hurry, errand boy. Boris is having trouble staying in one piece.
We can hear the old ink machine again up here. Right behind us is probably the most heartbreaking part of this entire game.
He's crying. He always finds me. Oh no. I just want to go home. When do we go home? When do we go home?
These are lost ones. They're a little bit more animated than searchers. They actually have arms and legs, and they can speak and cry and stuff, which I guess is a lot more animated than searchers. Anyways, we're gonna have to crawl through this vent. Bendy is hunting us. Up here we can find what the tax guy was probably freaking out about. Apart from the fact he was probably turning into an ink monster. This is a giant fucking theme park Joey was making. Well, Bertram Piedmont was making it, but, you know, Joey paid for it. Anyways, that's where the lever was at. We're able to advance into Bendy Hell. So where a bunch of rides are being tested, I guess, we're gonna have to turn on the power so that we can, advance even further into this haunted house. We do that by playing this wacky hitty game. And then we need to play these 2 games, which are really fucking annoying. Especially this ball one, because the fucking ball flies upwards sometimes. It's ridiculous. They didn't seem to have any problems though this time around. Did pretty easily. And then we need to play this shoot the targets game. Now we can turn on the power. These 3 bendies would scare the shit out of Let's Players back in the day. It was really, really funny. We're gonna have to go through basically trials in order to get to the haunted house. This first one, we have the Butcher Gang members and no weapons except for a bunch of empty bacon soup cans that we can use as distractions. It's an interesting concept, and you know, you get the hang of it eventually, but it does get a little bit annoying sometimes. Although this time there was a special issue. What the f is that? God damn it. Let's try that again. Why? What the fuck? Fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's try that again. There we go. Jesus. There's gonna be 2 hallways. This one has a switch. We're gonna distract them again. The other one has a switch. This lets us open up a new door to a new trial. I don't know what to call them exactly, but it's one of my favorite parts in the entire game.
Biggest park ever built. A centerfold of attractions. Each one more grand than the one before it. It makes my eyes come to tears at the thought. But then, oh, Mr. Drew, for all your talk of dreams, you are the true architect behind so many nightmares. I built this park. It was to be a masterpiece, my masterpiece. And now you think you can just throw me out? Trample me to the dust and forget me? No! This is my park, my glory. You may think I'm wrong, but I'm still here.
What we're gonna have to do is wait a few minutes. Not minutes, it's crazy, but we have to wait a certain amount of time for him to start slamming his cargo around. We'll get this axe. And then he'll keep doing that so that we can pop off these little knocks. I don't know what exactly to call them. And we just keep doing that until his arm flies off. Oh, nice. I didn't know bacon soup actually healed you. The song for this part is fucking fire. We have another switch here, and this will once again open up another door. Welcome back, Projectionist. Ah! What the fuck? Fuck you! Turn around! Dick. Normally he just walks by, but this time I got a little bit too close and he saw me, so that happened. Anyways, what we gotta do is wait for him to walk by and ignore us so that we could just sneak behind him to get to a switch that will raise the gate. As you can see, he does hear you flip the switch and he will start to chase you. So we just have to make it to the other switch and it'll all be fine. The darkness steals him. He does return right as we leave. That's right. Bendy just jumped the projectionist, and it was peak. There's only one more. I don't know what. There's one more. Yeah, that's it. And it's probably my least favorite part of the game. Hi, Boris.
Boris! Oh no, what has she done to you?
Breaking Boris. I'm sorry, Boris.
The new and improved Boris. I took what escaped.
Boris, tear him apart. Leave nothing.
Fuck. Boris will get tired and he'll drop these ink things that we can put into one of these machines again. And we need to get the wrench. He's coming at me, so I'm gonna have to walk away from it. But I'll come back to it again. You gotta create a wrench, and when he's tired again, we'll be able to use the wrench on him. And then smack him. We have to do that a bunch. Is there still that one? No, it despawned. Okay, nope, there's no time. Better safe than sorry. Holy shit, wait. Come here, Boris. God damn it, that's rude. I saw that despawn. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. Can I have that? Can I f***ing have that? God damn it! There we go. Okay. Yeah, the train one's annoying as fuck because you get really comfortable. You get comfortable with them because it's the easiest. You just have to dodge them. I've done it a million times. But that time, whatever. Hurry the f up. Fuck yes.
Why can't you ever just die?
Bye-bye, Boris. We have been imprisoned by an Alice Angel clone and a Boris clone. The Boris clone doesn't like us too much. But Alice does like us, and she gives us a cool magnifying glass that shows us secret messages. Then the ink demon shows up, right outside the door. But f***ing Tom over here tells her to give up and just leave us behind. Luckily, there's a secret bathroom with a gent pipe inside of it that we used to break out. We reach our boat, which is the only way we can progress forward, and we can see Alice and Tom's boat. And then a big ass hand. Oh no. We're gonna have to run away from the giant hand, but the paddle on the back of the boat is gonna keep getting stuck up with ink, so that's a huge issue. We're safe now. But actually we're not, because Sammy's back.
I trusted you. I gave you everything. And you left me to rot. Why? to me. You said I'd be free. Well, I'm going to free you now. Free your head right off your shoulders. Sheep, sheep, sheep. It's time for sleep.
That was close. You're lucky we were in the neighborhood.
Was that him?
I don't think so. The Searchers and the Lost Ones built this place. Sammy must have been keeping them at bay, now that he's gone. Looks like we're
You see, Sammy was the leader of the Searchers and the Lost Ones. And with him dead again, they're gonna attack.
I think that's all of them. But you never know where they're gonna crawl out of next. Probably best if we stay together from now on. Think you can lead the way?
Of course! I know exactly where we're going. Forward. Ow. We need to fill in these pipes so that we can drain the hallway to the vault, with the help of another one of these inky thingy makers. Unfortunately, the extra think ink we need is in a hallway filled with Butcher Gang. The game wants us to hide from them in many little stations around, but I have a better idea. Just run around them. Just get chased by them. Just get chased by them. Just run away from them. It's not that big of a deal. The thick ink is right here. Just dodge them. It's really not that hard. Okay, that scared the shit out of me. I forgot he does that. Hey, Bendy. I don't know why he goes around to stroll here. Alright, here we go again. Hey, bro. Hey, Brotato. Oh, shit. Ran right into him. Oh, never mind. Dodged that. Dodged that attack. Hey, Skipper. Bye-bye, Russia. Bye-bye, Russia. Right. We can now enter the film vault.
Looks like whatever was here was taken long ago.
How did you get down here?
It pays to carry a rope. You should try it.
Look, I know where we have to go, but it's not gonna be pleasant. The Ink Demon has something that we need. I'm going after him.
You want to go to his lair? Are you crazy? That's death.
That's where the trail seems to lead.
Well, it's probably close by. Probably through that door. But it won't be easy to open. I'll need 3 gears, a crowbar, some kind of counterbalance. Huh. Well, that works too. Quiet. Don't make any noise. this before. I don't see any way around. Nothing to build a raft with.
We'll have to wade across.
We can't. We're not like you, Henry. If we go in there, well, a drop of water in the ocean is rarely seen again.
And I guess it's all up to me. And I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even know why this is all happening to me.
You're here for a reason, Henry. There's always a reason. Even when you can't understand it. It's time. Set us free.
They could have at least given me a weapon.
This is it! This is the last reel.
Say that again?
It's simply awe-inspiring what one can accomplish with their own hands. A lump of clay can turn to meaning if you strangle it with enough enthusiasm. Look what we've built. We created life itself, Henry. Not just on a silver screen, but in the hearts of those we entertained with our fancy moving pictures. But when the tickets stopped selling, when the next big thing came along, only the monsters remained. Shadows of the past. But you can save them, Henry. You can peel it all away. You see, there's only one thing Bendy has never known. He was there for his beginning, but he's never seen the end.
The end.
So Bendy's a little pissed because we have the reel to end his life, and nobody would really want us to run that through a camera. What we gotta do now is flip all these switches to open up a door. And it's a little bit annoying because he's running up and down around here, and he could slam into you and kill you. So it is a bit freaky. In this section, we have a very classic boss fight. We have to get him to run towards us into these pillars, which I fail at here. But we gotta get him to break all four of these pillars, and you know, we'll get to progress.
Henry! So soon. I didn't expect you for another hour yet. Now you're just trying to impress me. But I know. You have questions. You always do. The only important question is this. Who are we, Henry? I thought I knew who I was. But the success starved me. Nothing left but lines on a page. In the end, we followed two different roads of our own making. You, a lovely family. Me, a crooked empire. And my road burned. I let our creations become my life. The truth is, you were always so good at pushing, old friend. Pushing me to do the right thing. You should have pushed a little harder. Henry, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you.
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.